So I'm having a little problem with fuel pressure. I think it's too high. It's the Surge-O-Matic. It's a supercharger tune is what I call it. I'm just going to let it do its thing and see if it comes out of it. £58 is a little much for this little engine. So I'm going to put a pressure regulator on it. Plus I wanted to do this anyways. When I get the turbo on here or some sort of power adder, I would like to have a boost reference. So I'm going to tune this thing at about 45 pounds. And then at the injector, so that way when I put about 10 pounds to it, I'll have 10 pounds of movement there, so I can increase the pressure by 10 pounds. So we're going to give this a go. We're going to take it for a drive, and we're going to see what's going on. All right, moving on. So I put a vacuum gauge that goes to that gives it a reference, and I dropped the pressure down to 45 pounds. Right now, I still got 39-pound injectors in there. I still think it's a little much. It's doing well, but I think I need to go down. I think I'm going to get some 30-pounders. And kind of go from there, but it's doing all right. On the freeway at 70 miles an hour, I will give you some numbers, but it doesn't look good at 70 and 75 right now, but around town, I'm still keeping up with the carburetor as far as mileage, but as far as on the freeway, so far the carburetor is winning. I've only got a few tanks of gas through it, so I'm still not 100% on, still not learned 100%. So, and plus I've had to change it out a few times. I did put the PCV valve back on. So I got the vacuum reference hooked up, and I'm going to show you how that works real quick. So I'm going to do a little prime here. Little simple deal. Turn the key. Hear everything turn on. And it should be 45 pounds. So it's 45 pounds. And then when we start this thing up, and it's dead cold, by the way, too. So because the reference it drops way down. Give it a little bit of throttle. And that definitely helped the surging, like big time. So that thing runs really good the way it sets. We're going to go take this thing for a drive. We're going to be driving to Corinth here soon. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of demonstration before of how this thing kind of works now, the way it's set up. All right.
The next melding.
All right. So we're going to be driving to Corinth today. We're going to slant on over to Corinth with the whole family. And we're going to put some miles on this sucker. And it's fuel infected. Just kidding. So there it is. That's what it's about 800 RPM type deal. Sounds decent. And I'll show you here. This is my little setup that I got going. And there's all my parameters. And it looks like it's running well. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyways, so we're moving on along, and we're going to be driving about 70 miles or so. Alrighty, later.
Later. Hours later.
So right now we're getting gas, and we're going to see what this thing's getting. I can tell you, we're filling up on the way home from Corinth, and it's definitely doing better miles per gallon, because it feels like I'm not filling up quite as much. So we'll see. Could be that I'm just not driving it nearly as much, but anyways, we'll see what we get. Alrighty, moving on.